City Gym, honoring the legendary Jimmy O. Thank you, baby. And I got 3 guests here. Tell them what your name is.
Go. Tessa. Nina.
Ain't they the cutest little things you ever saw in your life? Look at them. They kick your butt though. How old are y'all?
14. 11.
9.
And tell them why you got these wraps on your hands.
Because I'm gonna spar.
Go. To protect us.
That's right. So all of y'all box, huh?
Yes.
And why do y'all like boxing? Why the 3 little pretty girls like y'all like boxing?
Well, it helps me keep in shape.
Ah, good answer. How about you?
Teaches you to learn defense.
What's the question? How do you like boxing?
And that little clown over there, you can't see him, but that's my nephew. Come on over here, nephew. This is my little nephew. This is my other nephew. Come around here. This little clown up there, he's the future. This is my other little nephew, DeAndre. He's a saint. Yeah. This is my other little nephew. CJ, come tell him who you are. You doing right though? Yes, sir. No, you good. Don't worry about it. All right. We can hear the mic. This is CJ right here. This is my man CJ, the son of the legendary boxing trainer Jimmy O. Holding his father down.
That's what it is. Right now, I'll put it like this. My name is Cleavon Coach CJ Evans, and I'm the son of the late, great Jimmy O. Farrell, the person that started this gym in 1978. And all I want y'all to understand is his legacy is not the building. It's not the place. It's the person that he was and what he did for other people. That's why we want to see these young ladies succeed, because we want them to understand that boxing is fun, but you got to be smart about it. And learning how to be interviewed is part of what boxing should be about. We want them to understand that media is something about boxing, but we want them to understand that girl power is everything. People don't understand that females don't get paid as much as male boxers get paid, and that's a shame, and it's not fair. So we want to make sure they understand that the girls can fight too. Not just the boys, not just the men, but the young ladies can fight, and this is proof right here that there's going to be a lot more coming out in the new year. Don't forget one thing. Boxing is not just a sport. It's a lifestyle. It's a way you live. It's not just about starving yourself to make weight. That's not what we do. It's about building a team, being part of something, being part of a family, not a gang, but somebody that's doing something positive. We promote doing something in the community and doing things in the neighborhood for other people, not just for yourself or for those that have more than you, but what about those people that have less than you? That's what we teach the young ladies and teach the young people in boxing here in Starrette City and many of boxing gyms all over the country and all over the world. My father believed in it. I believe in it. These young ladies, if they don't believe in it, they do now. So I'm just going to get up out of here and finish doing what I'm doing. Let these young ladies get their shine. Peace.
You heard it. Yes, sir. So, ladies, do y'all love boxing just as far as getting in shape, or y'all really want to box?
We really want to box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all want to go professional?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, y'all serious, huh? Ooh, y'all not playing. I see your face. You a smile, girl. Yeah, man. So there you have it. That was CJ. I got these beautiful young ladies out here. They're the future of the sport of boxing. We're going to keep pushing and promoting female boxing because they don't get the correct light that they need to get until they paid the same way that the males is paid. If we walk on 2 legs, they walk on 2 legs, we both be walking. It's the same thing. The ladies are getting paid in the corporate world. They should be paid in the sport of boxing. Period. They should be promoted right in the sport of boxing. Period. And we're gonna make that happen. Amateur and professional. That's right. Starrette City. I'm with a cool boxer. You can see a cool fighters. Let them know who they are.
Mike Corleone.
John Bellini.
Ryan Lopez.
I'm Tony Jackson.
So don't get your ass kicked.
Yo.
And we all here honoring the legendary Jimmy Yo, man.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy Yo.
Which I can see. Holding it down.
I'm being called out again.
Oh, man.
They just keep calling out the old guy. It's all right. The old guy got plenty left for him.
Yes, sir.
Now, well, I love this day because we get to see a lot of sparring from the different levels of fighters. And also, I mean, this gym has been here for a long time. And Jimmy Yo, he's been, I mean, when I came in here, the first time I came in here, I was 12 years old. And Jimmy Yo, you know, he gave me some pointers. So, you know, I like to give him thanks for even having this place. You know, it was a big outlet for, you know, the community, you know? So big up to Jimmy Yo.
Starrette City Boxing Club's my home. I'm here every day. I love this place. This is, I've never been to a gym that was as close to family as this. Every person that comes in here, we come into work. We're giving our heart. We have 40 years. This year is 40 years of hard work and dedication through these gritty walls. You walk in here and you can tell that this gym is a place where warriors come from. From Shannon the Cannon Briggs to Luis Collazo, Danny Jacobs, and the newcoming guys. We're all coming. We're all working hard. We all have the taste and the legacy of Starrette City to fight for and to an example to follow. So we're all coming. All ages.
I knew Jimmy back in '92. I never had the pleasure of being coached or trained under Jimmy, but he always gave his heart to all his fighters. He always gave more than what would be expected. That's really just what Jimmy was all about. You know, so God bless Jimmy.
Yeah.
I never had a chance to meet Jimmy O, but I can tell you he was a good dude. You know, I'm 43, he's older than me, so I'm pretty sure he got the old school principles. That's why he probably has a lot of love here and respect. I love this gym.
Rest in peace, Jimmy.
Well, they're calling me out over there. So they all want a piece of the fat old guy.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work.
Yes, sir. So I got my dudes in here. He's a Golden Glove champion. Let them know who you is, bro. Yes, sir. Talk to the mic.
My name is Leslie Jean, 2014 heavyweight Golden Glove champ.
Yes, sir. Let them know who you is, man. Yeah, what? So what? Tell them in your language. Yes. What? Tell them in your language.
Хочу поздравить Джимми с его день рождения. Пусть покоится миром. Это великий зал, знаменитый зал Starrette City. Отсюда вышли Лукалаца, Джуда, Шам Брикс. И это честь заниматься тут, быть в числе Starrette City. Это great team.
Yes, sir. And tell them your relationship with Jimmy O.
My promoter, Dmitry Salita.
Tell them anything you want to tell them.
У Джимми тренировался мой промотор Дмитрий Салита. Может, я очень горжусь то, что я являюсь частью Starrette City. Это большая честь. Thank you very much.
And of course, you know, we got my man Joe Boxer in the building. Yeah, and this is what we do. know what I mean? My man. So when your next fight's coming up, man?
I haven't been fighting, man.
Lady?
I have a newborn.
Newborn? So you enjoying life with the newborn? I got it. Yes, sir. Man, you know, we all about the fighters, man. You know, it don't matter if he take off now. He's still a future. You know what I mean? And it's a bunch. We got a bunch of fights going on. We got the young boys over here sparring with the old dudes. They still getting it in. Look at Mike Moleon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He still got it. We're out here putting it on, man. And that's what we all about, boxing. You know, we in the real gym. You know, we not in the superstar gym. You know, but we can go there too. That's cool too. We in the hood. We where it's at. Yes, sir.
I'm about to see if I get some back.
Go ahead, man. I'm here.
Just like this, take off my shirt.
I got you. Just let me know. You know what I mean? So we live once again at Starrette Citys Gym in honor of Jimmy Yo. I got my man Maxwell with me. Better know you ain't ready.
My name is Maxwell. I'm an amateur boxer. My record is 19-3. I've been in the nationals. I've been boxing since I was real young in this very gym. My grandfather, Gregory Dyer. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I had stopped for a little minute, but I'm back. This is my second year back. You know, I'm taking it one step at a time. You know, we getting ready for the Golden Gloves. And that's it.
Smash him, baby. Look, he got his gloves on. Live on the set. That man is on his jail. Yes, sir. Go ahead, go get that work, baby. That want no smoke. Oh man, so thanks for having you again, buddy. And, share with the people how you know your memories of Jimmy Up.
My name is Patty Russo. I'm the executive director of the Atlas Cops and Kids Boxing Program. How I met Jimmy was when I was in the police academy. I was 22 years old, 1984. I seen a sign on the wall in the police academy.
Way back,
to join the NYPD boxing team. And it was something I always wanted to do. I never actually boxed before. And I ended up in this gym here, right in the same gym. And I met Jimmy O. And what Jimmy O knew, Jimmy O opened the doors to the NYPD boxing team because he knew how important it was to have cops and kids in a positive environment. This way, the cops knew the good kids from the kids that were straying and getting in trouble. And when they caught the kids getting in trouble, instead of locking them up, let's get them in a boxing gym. Let's get them in a boxing gym and we'll show them the right way. And that's how I got the idea for the Atlas Cops and Kids program. So this was the first gym that I ever laid. So I owed 30-something years later, and I owe it all really to Jimmy, that he opened the door to the NYPD.
Oh man, and he did a great thing, man. You guys are heroes. Thank you guys for protecting us, man, and keeping us safe out there and doing great for the kids out here, man.
And it's a community thing, and that's what the whole boxing thing is. We use boxing as the carrot on the end of the stick to get to the kids that are going to get in trouble. Because this boxing, it attracts those kids that they want to be part of something that's perceived as tough in the street. And before the Crips get to them, and the Bloods, and the Latin Kings, and all those gangs get to them, we get to them. And now they're walking around today in a Cops and Kids shirt instead of Bloods colors or Crips colors. So it's, and really, I got the idea from Jimmy O. So I thank him. Jimmy, I know you're watching, and I know you're proud of what we were able to accomplish.
Oh man, that felt good just hearing that, man. You know what I mean? Imagine how many kids you guys saved out there, man. You know, it's got to be hundreds.
Free gym, thousands. And you know what? The NYPD boxing team today came through the program.
Are you serious?
It's mandatory that they take the test to become a cop.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's mandatory that they show their report cards. It's free. The gyms are free. The only thing they got to do is show their report card. They get over 90 average, they get $50. And you got to see these kids. You know they're competitive, right? They want to win, right? You got to see them, the kids fighting for the high average.
They're not playing. They're gonna kick their nuts out.
Yeah, you got kids fighting to be the smartest. Who would have thought that? You have kickboxers fighting to be the smartest in the program.
I wish that was right when I was a kid. Oh man, yes sir, man. But that's I'm so glad that we was able to have you here. You was able to express that, telling people how great of a person that Jimmy O was, and really contributed to the community, and how that kept kids out of trouble. I mean, that's such a great thing.
But that is a mark. When you leave your mark like that,
Yes sir.
that it just moves on, that it keeps going, and he passed, but his legacy lives on in these kids. That's why you got to keep this going.
Yes sir.
Mandatory that we keep this going. And it's just a common sense thing. If kids don't have a positive place to go, they're gonna go negative.
Yeah.
Right. So what it costs $50,000 to run one of our gyms. That's all it costs, and it's free. You know what it costs to incarcerate an 18-year-old? $68,000.
A year.
Now do the math. Yeah, 1 year to incarcerate one 18-year-old costs $68,000. One gym. Now we have 300 kids in our gym in Flatbush. They're off the streets for $50,000 a year. Now do the math. All you politicians out there, do the math.
Exactly.
Maybe we could use a couple of more gyms instead of prisons.
Exactly. I got a good friend. He's like family to me. Julian. I'm an Indian. He's Indian. He's from Shinnecock. So what we're gonna start doing is going from reservation to reservation, and probably community to community eventually. But we're gonna start with the reservations and trying to set up basically the same thing that Jimmy started. Get these kids off the streets. You want to be somebody? Jump in the ring.
Yeah. And as soon as you get their attention, you can say, you know what? How you doing in school?
Exactly.
Right, because education is the key.
Exactly.
It's the key. And then, how do you write a resume? Because you wouldn't believe how many kids have no idea how to write a resume.
Exactly.
You couldn't believe how many kids don't know what it takes to become a sanitation worker. To become that, you have to actually go take a test, then pass the test, and have an high school education. But what they think is, you will be amazed that I tell the kids, you want to be a cop? Because but I don't know anybody. How am I going to be a cop? But that's not what it's about, son. You gotta just take a test. You show them online how to take a test. Well, you gotta educate the kids. That's the bottom line, and you gotta teach them how to be responsible and how the choices that they make in life are gonna affect the rest of their life. To make the right choices.
So out of all your experiences, like as far as in this aspect, what would you say your best experience is?
My best experience is the NYPD boxing team. That there were kids in the program, because they're gonna pay it forward. We had 2 Olympians come out of our gyms, right? And they're professionals now. But I love them and I love what they've done. But I'm most proud of the kids that went on to become cops and now are giving back to the program. That they're in the gym, kicking the kid in the ass that's going the wrong way and keeping them in the gym.
Oh man, that pretty much wraps that up, man. And listen, man, I'm so blessed to have you here, and speak on the NYPD's behalf. Because there's a lot of things that people don't understand about the NYPD. Not everybody's a bad cop. There's good guys, great guys like him right here.
Believe me, there's a lot more of me than there are of Michael Dowds or the negative aspect that people see on the news.
Yes, sir. And it's such a pleasure to have you here and express that. They get to see that on camera, and great guys like yourself. That's a wonderful thing, man. A lot more kids need to see that, because everybody thinks the first thing they think when they see police officers, they go, "Oh my God!" But that's not how it should be. They're here to protect and serve and help the community, not hurt the community.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Very nice meeting you. Give me all.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, now, live from Starrette City Gym. We got a coach that's been training for years over here. Let the people know what's going on, man.
Well, basically, I've been doing this here almost 19 years, and I really love doing it, my main goal is to make sure that I keep at least one or two of these kids out of trouble, off the streets. That's basically my thing, you know. And I'm just gonna do it until wheels fall off.
Yes,
You know?
sir. Yes, sir, man.
I love boxing. I love to see them develop from a kid that don't know how to box to somebody that know how to box. I love that. So that's why I do it, you know?
Yes, sir.
That's the thing for me, you know? Watching kids grow from one level to another and continue to move on. I mean, I've had kids that I've trained here. A couple of them is in law enforcement now. You know, one of them is a air traffic controller for the Army, you know, and I got another one that's in the Air Force, you know. So it's like, that's where I get my benefits. When I see them doing really good, doing something positive with their life, and they don't have to become a boxer. They don't.
As long
As they become a productive member of society, I'm cool with it, you know. So that's my thing, you know. That's why I do it. You know?
Tell the people a good memory you got with Jimmy O, man.
Well, me and Jimmy have a relationship that nobody never understood. Because me and Jimmy would argue with each other. Yeah, we would argue with each other. And, you know, sometimes Jimmy would throw me out the gym. You know, and then he'll tell me, come back. Where you at? I said, I'll be down there. Come on back to the gym. You know, but that's the relationship we had, you know. Our relationship was unique, you know. And the thing is that he loved about me most is I'm what you call a hustler. I hustle, you know. If I got to take my kids somewhere, I get out there and raise the money to do it, you know. Yep, so that's basically what I do, you know. And, you know, that's one thing he loved about me, you know. Even though, you know, he donated money, like when we went on trips, I never had to go to him and say, I need money for this or that. I always went and hustled him, you know.
Oh, man.
Whether I sold water or whatever it was, you know. And he loved that, you know. But yeah, you know, our relationship was very, very nice. Very good, you know. And, you know, I mean, as long as this place, you know, has been here, I enjoyed, you know, coming down, teaching the kids, working with the kids. And, you know, me and Jimmy just developed from that point on, you know.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is, you know.
That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? It's always good, man, to be able to shed light on positive moments that you got with people. You know what I mean? You know, because you know they might not be here, but the memories last. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yes, sir, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying?
And to me, you know, when I got the call told me he passed away, that was so unexpected. It was so unexpected. I was like, what? And actually, I thought the guy that called me was playing games with him. Yeah, you know. Because Jimmy always looked healthy, always.
Yeah, man. Every time I see him, he used to get all the ice. Yeah, I can see him everywhere. You know? So when I heard that myself, I was like, oh man, that hurt. So I'm sure that hurt a whole lot of people, man. Yeah, what's up, man? Good dude there, bro.
But you know, life goes on. We still doing what we got to do.
We're gonna keep this thing moving.
Yep. All right, thanks a lot, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Appreciate
My pleasure, man.
Yes,
Always a family.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right.
That's for real.
That's the only
Nah, he cool people though, man. He cool people.
Yeah.
You know, we wound up training afterwards together because he wound up adopting my trainer, and we was training in the city for like maybe 2 years.
I didn't even know that, man.
I don't even know if he's still boxing.
No, he don't fight no more. That's my little man. Always, I speak to him all the time.
I'll give him my best next time.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. For real, man.
Oh, man.
Yo, you like the coolest world champ in the world, man.
Well, former world champ, but soon to be
Hey,
again.
man, you still the champ, please, man.
You still the champ. You still the champ.
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen you for years, though.
Really?
Since you was a kid, yeah.
Here or sorry?
Yeah.
Terry? Miss Perry?
Terry,
Dorothea Perry.
Simpson. Terry
Simpson.
Terry.
He had Joe Green on.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry.
Dreads.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
When's he's around still? I heard he's supposed to be
I
back
think
here.
he's coming back. I think he's back here.
Because Andre was saying something about like him coming back on the team and training. So I was like, but I haven't seen him yet. So
Yeah, I spoke to him about three weeks ago?
About 3 weeks ago,
He said he was coming back. Yeah. Man. I used to come here when I was little. I sparred here quite a few times.
Yeah.
The funny part is like when I first saw you, he was like Starrette City. Oh, see, but I know little badass Curtis Stevens. I remember Curtis.
He started when he was like 7. I started when I was like 15. I came started
that's probably
when I was
why.
like 16. So
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I started late.
That's my nephew over there. He started making That's the second world champion. He met Earl Smith. That's
true right
that's
there,
your uncle-in-law, right? Your cousin-in-law, something like that.
Cousin-in-law?
Yeah.
Well, he's from out here, like his family,
Yeah,
but he's from like Queens or something like that.
I think yeah, so what's up, Chad? When the
Good,
next
man.
fight, man?
We just saw it. Actually, I was supposed to be posting it today, but
I heard you got some Eddie Hearn business going on, man.
April 28th, Madison Square Garden, Barclays Center. We fighting this Polish guy undefeated.
Okay.
We're in a good boat right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we run that. Yeah.
Different market out there. Look at the London crowd behind you now.
You got to get it. I mean,
Yes,
I feel like this. I have one of the best stories in boxing.
Yes, you do, man.
You know, I'm fortunate with that, and I just want to ride that wave and be able to make as much as I can off it.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man, and I always wanted to see you and tell you personally, man, you one of the strongest motherfuckers I ever seen, man. You come back to fight cancer, beat that shit.
Hell yeah.
In the fucking ring.
In the ring.
Hit the
That's tight, man. I get chill. Every time I think about it, I get the chills, man. It's exciting. Like, I'm inspired by my own story. Man. That's a little motivator.
That's dope. You got the son here too, right?
Yeah, he about to get dressed. He over here, he about to spar and everything over there. He mingling.
That's what's up, man. So you start him off too?
Well, you know, he loves boxing, he loves to train, stuff like that, but I don't really want to get into too deep. Yeah, it's too much. Too much, you know what I mean? I want him to go take the route that we all want our kids to take. Just go to school, if you find a passion in something else, or I really want him to be an entrepreneur, so I'm starting young. I want him to get in the mind frame of, you know, owning your own business, not working for anybody, travel and do anything at your own leisure and stuff like that. So that's really the route that we go.
That's dope. A lot of people don't take pride in that. They rather raise their kid up. They teach them, go ahead and get an education. Do this, do that. They seem to be like the minds of responsibility. Hold out opportunities for themselves.
Absolutely, and I learned that from experience because boxing took me at such a level where I had to kind of leave school. And once I was done with high school, I didn't want to pursue college. I didn't want to pursue anything else. I knew what I found. And it's like with him, you know, I just know that college made me not the route because 50% of people, probably more than 50% of people get out of college and can't find a career. So, you know, I want to be able to give him.
So you knew since you was young that this
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wait, are we recording this or are we live? Oh, okay. My bad. I was like, I don't know if I was supposed to be looking at the camera or not. We good? All right, cool. All right, cool. I like that. All right, cool.
We do here, man. Fight chance is different.
Yeah, man. It's all good.
Fight chance.
Yeah, sure, man. And you know what's crazy, man? Because I would have never guessed that you started at 15 years old. So I would have always thought that you started them the way you fight, man.
Yeah. So what it was is that I was naturally athletic. So I used to play football. I went to high school for football. And it came to a point in my life where I had to choose boxing and football. I was just like, you know what? Let me choose an individual sport where I dictate, you know, if I'm the winner or not a whole team, you know what I mean? And I chose boxing and I stuck with it, but boxing was so demanding that I had to kind of pick one or the other. And I was like, either I'm gonna put all my eggs in this one basket and hope I come up with a blessing, or spread out and try to, you know, create multiple blessings or multiple lanes for myself, which wasn't going to work, you know. So I just said,
you got to look behind you too for nobody to carry. We responsible for yourself to fight.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You big as a motherfucker. I didn't realize you was that big.
A lot of people say TV make me look big.
You know, it's crazy.
I'm kind of skinny,
like, I thought we was probably about like maybe around the same size.
Yeah.
I'm making a big. I'm little.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. And I always wanted to tell you, man, you won that Triple G fight.
Oh, no, thank you, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Yeah, I think you beat Triple G.
Yeah.
Beat him. I think you
Yes, sir. You definitely won that fight.
How strong is it? How strong is it?
is as strong as like
People think they
the public perception.
Is his hands heavy? Punches?
His hands are heavy. And I
They
think
hurt?
the only thing that makes him kind of special is like his untiming rhythm. You know, boxing is kind of used to a certain type of rhythm. You know, he's kind of used to a certain type of style. And then if you have a novice guy who comes in there and fight like a Pacquiao, you know, punches from all over the place, it's like, you know, you can't really prepare for that. So he has a very unorthodox style, and that's what I give him. That's something that I wasn't expecting. But as far as like power, as far as skill, as far as heart and all that thing, it wasn't nothing that I've never seen before.
Okay.
So he's really, really good, but I think he was promoted to be better than what people actually think.
I don't think he's, I don't think he's better than you.
Yeah, no, I know that for sure.
Yeah, he's
I know
not
that for
better
sure.
than
I just think that right now it's just about proving to the public that, without a doubt, I'm the true middleweight champ. And, you know, calling for rematches and all these different things, it's kind of hard because these guys see what I have now. So it's like,
I think you and Ed Grave, man, is the best two middleweights.
Yeah,
I think
Charlo. Yeah, I think us three are like the rawest in the middleweight division, and I think that you know, it's really about getting the fights and getting in there.
You going to bumping heads with them, no? You and your Brooklyn shit. I'm ready for it.
At this point in my career, I'm just a businessman, and I want to be able to give the fans the best fights as possible. So I'm not really just focusing on fighting the best for nothing.
You know what? Who would you want to see fight?
I would like to. Who do I see myself fight?
No, who you want to see fight?
It don't really matter to me. I mean, I just want an opportunity to prove that I'm the best. It don't matter. Y'all can go ahead and there, take care of your business, fight whoever it is y'all want to fight. It doesn't faze me. My thing is, let me just prove to the world that I'm the best. And don't avoid the best. That's really it.
The world knows you the best, man. Everybody knows you the best. You know, everybody knows you got raw that fight.
Thank you, man.
I mean, and that shit pissed me off. I lost some money on that note.
No, it's something to prove without a doubt. You know, you can't leave things in the judge's hands. It's like football. The situation when I was in high school, when the quarterback got sacked opposed to throwing it, when I was in the end zone, and I could have had a touchdown and we could have won the game. You know, I got to take things into my hands. And that's, maybe getting a knockout or really, really leaving no doubt that I'm better.
I think a lot of people kind of overlook the fact that how
I think speed is power too. You know, I underestimate speed because they look at my body frame and for a middleweight I might be a little skinny, but when speed comes and it connects, Ali said it best, which you can't see, you know, which you can't hit, what you can't see, and then, you know, when you don't see it, you get hit. It's even bigger effect. So that's pretty much how I calculate my power.
Thank you, man. I know you got things.
Yeah, no, we gonna get some work. Try to get some.
Give us a good memory of the good old Jimmy O, man.
One of my best memories of Jimmy O was probably about maybe a year before he passed, and I think at this time he kind of knew like he was getting sick, and he was reaching out to a lot of different family members, things like that. And I remember at one point I got a phone call every other day, and it would just be. The baby got hit because the baby was on the side of the ring, but this is Starrette City boxing gym. It happens, and the baby's tough. She good, and she's okay. She's probably just more embarrassed than anything. She's tough. She's okay. But no, Jimmy O was just a heartfelt guy. He was connected to everybody. He had a special personality, one of none. You know, you can't compare him to anybody. The fact that I had a long legacy with him that started since I was 16 years old when I came to Starrette City, and it lives with me to this day. Like the values and always he taught me how to be a man. I didn't have a grandfather, so you know Jimmy O was my dad and my grandfather. He was the father figure in general. You know, so I'm grateful for that.
That's interesting. And I'm sure you'll never forget that one.
Now, Starrette, today's a bittersweet because I mean I know that this place contributes to a lot within the community, and the fact that it's moving, it has another outlet for people to come. But still, this particular place is going to be very missed because this represents so much.
This gym here, right?
Yeah,
It represents.
I was just speaking on, I can't remember his name. He's still in there. Real good dude, man. And he came over there and explained how Jimmy Young was actually the person who spearheaded for cops being directly involved in the children.
Yeah.
And I never knew that.
Yeah.
So to hear that and hear him come sit down and say, that's dope.
Yeah, so he wanted everybody to be directly connected and safe and make sure everybody felt like they was a community first. You know, he was that guy to where not just boxers, but kids in the community came here for guidance. He was part of different activities in the community. You know what I mean? And we did so many different things with him. It was just like, this guy was out. Yeah.
It was about life.
Yeah, exactly. So Jimmy O, legacy will live forever, but he will always be there.
Let's go, man. Yes, sir, man. You yes, sir. Hey, Ray. Listen, don't take it personally. You still my little man.
All good, right?
All right, so we on? Oh, you ain't saying nothing.
Look, I've been trying to give you the cue.
All right, well, anyway, girls, y'all go ahead and let the people know who y'all are and share a good word for Jimmy Young.
Well, my name is Ronica Jeffery. I'm a professional fighter and a world champion. And, I met Jimmy O when I first started boxing as an amateur. He's always been, like, such a good motivator. And he's actually helped me a lot. Even when I used to be fighting in the back, he always, even though he was from Starrette Citys, and I'm originally from Asian Gym, he would come in and, give me his little 1-2 cents. That always made sense at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm very happy to be here to, like, honor him and his name.
My name's Catherine Sterling. I've been boxing for 2 years. I started at Gym Max in Best Eye, and then 6 months into it, I moved to Gleason's and started training with Ronica.
My name is Naisha Good Luck. Everyone calls me Lucky. I've been boxing for 3 years. I boxed at Gleason's. I've never met Jimmy O, but he seems like a great person. I've heard a lot of nice things about him. And I'm just here to spar and honor his memory.
That's what's up. That's big arms too, girl. Frolic over there. That's what's up, man. Listen, females don't get a lot of light, especially in professional boxing. You know that. So me, personally, I'm trying to push the envelope and make sure y'all get more light shines upon y'all. Female boxing should be just as big as male boxing.
Right. Definitely. You know what I mean? And I actually really appreciate that because I think that if there were more people helping women and pushing them through, especially, you being a male, and having people know that like you support us as well, I think that always moves everything kind of like in the right direction. Because I get this question and have this conversation a lot about women in boxing and why we don't get the same respect and things of that sort. And I just think that it's just due time. People don't respect it because they can't see it, and they can't see it because the people who have the power and the money don't want to put the effort and don't want to put the money, don't want to put the time into it. And I really don't understand why. Because at the end of the day, as a woman, we come to fight. We were born to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? We were born to take a lot. We have children. You know what I'm saying? We run households. We balance so many things all together. Why can't we do this as well and be respected for it and be paid for it just the way how the guys do, Because at the end of the day, we do more because we have to, even when we get into the ring, we come to the gym, we work, we do all that stuff. We still got to go home and take care of home. Even if you have a husband, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to do all that stuff. Let's not talk about we have monthlies. We got to deal with all of this stuff. On top of that.
On top of that.
But still got to make sure that your kids and everybody else is, well put together. So we're working a lot. And if you have a, even as a woman, if you have a husband that does it, you still got to support him, emotionally and do things for him at the end of the day. So I'm saying, like, if we're not gonna get paid for that, we should get paid for something.
No question. The damn man can push out a baby. Woo!
He wouldn't be working, I'll tell you that much. He wouldn't be working. No maternity.
I'm telling you.
Maternity leave would be a thing.
Oh, man. You'll be able to do that. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure having y'all here, too. Listen, I just did a whole, what, an hour and a half with Kelly Reese.
Oh, yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a friend of mine.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
we did about, what, like an hour and a half. I went all the way to Rhode Island. Yeah, so she was matter of fact, she was the very first interview that I ever did.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is my third time. So, yes, so it's definitely an honor to have y'all here.
Yeah.
Trust and believe that, you know, and I'm going to keep pushing the envelope, too. Trust me, I'll be back meeting with you soon, trust me.
Please, and I thank you guys, and I, encourage, like, other people to definitely support us. Like, we don't just belong in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And all we need is a little support, a little help, so that way we can balance things a little bit different. You know, like, men has the privilege of, like, not working and being sponsored and getting money to, like, be able to do what they do on a daily basis, and we don't.
Got the platform, we just need like more than one people to like.
That's
it. We got the platform, we just need more than one person to like, make noise with us. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what guys like me is out here trying to do. I'm trying to help y'all. We
appreciate you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, man. So when y'all next fight?
I'm trying to fight on March 30th. There's a card out in Queens, so I'm definitely looking forward to fight on that card. And the girls are getting ready for the gloves or the metro.
Oh yeah, the gloves is coming up, right?
Yeah. Right, so they're getting ready for that. So, this is all part of them getting ready. They need to see new work and, get different bodies. So that's what we're here for.
That's what's up. You better be prepared over there.
I
see
you
the guns.
Are
you prepared over there? You got the guns.
Let me tell you something. All my girls are ripped and in a
That's what's up, though.
I'm not even gonna.
Y'all a joke, man.
Right, put it there.
Right.
Oh man, I'll be sitting here with y'all all day, man. Trust me. Oh man, but yeah, man, listen, I appreciate y'all coming over here and interviewing with me.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
All right, come on.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna push this.
Yes.
You're on right now. So tell everybody your name.
My name is Jewel Lambert. I'm 22 years old.
My name's Samantha D'Amelia, and I'm 16 years old.
Oh man, what weight y'all fight at?
I fight at 112. 112.
112?
112.
Oh, y'all both fight at 112?
Yeah.
What's that, super flyweight, right?
Not sure the official title. Yeah, but I think so.
Flyweight?
Super fly, yeah. I'd be somewhere down there.
Gotcha. How long y'all been fighting?
I've been boxing since I was 19. So, like 3 years.
I've been doing karate since I was 6 years old. So I mostly do like Muay Thai and stuff.
So y'all both, so y'all active?
I'm active. Yeah, I got 12 amateur fights. I did the Golden Gloves last year. Got silver at the 2017 Golden Gloves. I have a couple titles in the Sugarbird organization and stuff. So I'm an amateur. Actually.
So you looking to further your career? You want to go pro?
I'm looking to stay in the amateurs. My goal, my dream is to be at the 2020 Olympics representing the United States of America.
That's what's up.
Be the first Trinidadian, to medal in a combat sport. So that's my goal. That's what I'm working towards. And I'm taking it every day.
Alright. That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm working towards becoming a UFC fighter.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You want to kick ass for real. Alright, I got it. That's what's up. So, you're not going to further, keep going with the amateur thing? Like, you just want to do that for a few years and just go pro? Yeah. I mean, young, or you want to build up your resume?
I'm going to start young, and then I'm going to work towards it.
That's what's up. That's dope.
That's pretty cool. She's a real badass.
Yeah, both y'all badass.
She's a real badass.
That's what I'm talking about. But listen, it was so good y'all coming over here and sharing some of this information with me. And listen,
Thank you guys for covering this. On the last day that we're gonna be in the gym.
I wouldn't have it no other way.
Yeah.
That was Jimmy O. I remember Jimmy O when I was a little guy, so he used to come in and spar when I was little. So, I wouldn't have it no other way.
It's always awesome to hear like everybody's stories about what it was back then, how certain things were a little different. So it's always cool to see.
It looked totally different back then. Back then it was rough, rugged ahead.
Yeah.
And it was a gym. And we used to come in here and fight like dogs. So it was a little different, but it was always good that Jimmy did what he did, man. So great dude, man. Yup. So I wish y'all the best on y'all career.
Thank you so much.
Y'all keep it going.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So we live on set in Starrette City. I'm here with my man Casey. Let the good people know who you are, man.
My name's Casey. Been training at Starrette Citys. I'm a kid. Been training with some of the best here, so it's good to be back with Jimmy O. Memorial Day, not only for Jimmy O, but also a lot of other fighters and trainers that have passed on. This is all for them today, so it's a pleasure to be here.
That's what's up, man. Share a good memory with Jimmy O, man.
Jimmy O is he saved a lot of people here, from doing bad things, especially myself. I was younger and I was, running around doing things I shouldn't have been doing. But because of my father and him and, Larry, who was a trainee here who passed, they put me on the right track, and a lot of other people for the last over 30 years. So this has been a mainstay here for as long as anyone can remember, and it's been a big part of the community, and we keep the tradition alive here.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. And it must be a sad day for you as well, man, that this is going to be the last day here, huh?
Last day here, bittersweet.
Yeah.
Sad for me. It's probably even sadder for the older guys here. But you know what? Things change. Move on to bigger, better things. Just always got to think progress. Don't think that it's a negative thing, because time moves and the world moves. So as the world keeps spinning, you got to keep grooving.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. So where you guys going to be going to from here?
We're going to be at Brooklyn Sports Club, which is across the way. It's a facility. It's a gym. They have weights and stuff. It's actually complex where you can work out. But they have a separate entity for the boxing, where they're going to put a ring in there and stuff like that. So that'll be the new home. I guess you want to say it's more modernized and stuff like that, which is good. It's a good transition. Just keep everything moving on up. And hopefully everybody follows. Hopefully bring all Noahs out there. You know what I mean? Men, women, children, and animals. All welcome.
Yes, sure, man. Well, that's good, man. Hey, listen. As long as they keeping Jimmy's legacy alive,
yeah,
and everybody's doing
great. I'll be showing my face more there. I trained. I'm a strength and conditioning coach for here. I trained a lot of the pros here. I trained Danny for his comeback fight from cancer a few years ago. So that was a very big moment out of here when he came back and he fought and he dominated, did what he had to do, and has only been doing bigger and better things. So much love and respect to him for conquering what he had to conquer, and I'll be around more. Making sure I carry on, the wishes of Jimmy and everybody else that came on through here, and just keeping everything live.
Yes, sir, man. And do you have any social media outlets? Let them know. Instagram, any of those things.
Oh yeah, you can have my social media is Casey Cartel. That's my Facebook, and my Instagram is Casey_Cartel, CARTEL. First name CASEY. And keep it straight. You can always hit me up about fitness questions or anything like that. I always respond. I have a whole team of people that we're in line with fitness and strength and conditioning. We come to you. You don't got to come to us.
That's what's up, bro.
What's your name?
I'm Goldie Boy.
All right, nice meeting you, man. Pleasure. Thank you for having me on the live stream. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, so we have the legendary Starrette City Gym, as y'all know already, as I've said. And I got two legendary trainers with me right here. They've been doing this for years, and they work hand in hand with Jimmy O, firsthand, and they know him very well.
He was a great fighter himself.
Oh man, that's right. Would y'all like to introduce yourselves?
My name is Stewart Chance.
And I'm Gina Raxi, or Gina G.
And can y'all share a good memory that y'all have with Jimmy O?
Of course. As I told you, one of my students that I used to train them in my own gym at home, trained me Jimmy O, a picture of him with Dimitri, and I called him and he came over and he started to train me for being a boxing, and he brought me to the whole world of boxing. Everything. He used to take me everywhere. First, he tried to bring me to Brooklyn to see all his fighters, how they fight, and I loved boxing first, like a fan of the boxing, and then I started to be with him. And the year before he passed away, not the year, maybe a few months, so he brings me here to show me what was going on, because I had my own gym back in Long Island. And the last day he was here, he showed me in my gym how to put a mouthpiece in, and he brought me here to show how you can be a trainer. And then, unfortunately, he passed away, and his sons and grandson tried to get over, and then Norman, the other alive legend, came in. And that was the reason he was with us, and then he brings this alive legend, and he saved all of us.
That's what I'm talking about.
Especially CJ. The way CJ is today is because of him too, not only because of Jimmy. And I'm very lucky to have him and to have Norma and CJ.
That's right. Would you like to share a good memory of Jimmy?
Well, back in 1980, I was work out of Church Avenue Gym. This is early. 81, I came to Starrette, and I met Jimmy O, a very wonderful guy. Very kind-hearted, always worked very hard with us as boxers. Very wonderful person, but I wasn't around for a long time because I became professional. But the short time that I was around him, he's a fun guy.
He loved everyone.
And so you fought professionally too, huh?
Yes.
Oh man, how many fights you had?
Only 9.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
Wasn't
about,
good.
man.
And I just get out.
He fought today. He fought with
I saw him.
everybody.
I'm still kicking up dust, huh? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm seeing that the gym is going to be closing. I want to say I was here in the early stage, and at the end I want to be here showing people that no matter of my age,
you can still get
I
it
still
done.
can get it
Yes.
done. It still can be done.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Well, listen,
Thanks for you guys coming and at least giving us the
thank y'all
opportunity.
for coming over here and sharing y'all experiences and sharing y'all memories with the brother Jimmy O. It was a pleasure to have y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, so of course we at Starrette City Gym live kicking it, and I got 2 young people right here. Y'all want to tell the people who y'all are?
My name is Judah Lopez.
I'm Denise Wharton.
And tell them what y'all do.
Well, we just box and have fun. Family.
That's what I'm talking about. So both y'all are active?
Yes, I'm here every day.
How many fights you had?
I have 3 fights. I'm 2-1.
2-1? Oh, my man. How many fights you had?
I have one yet.
But you gonna have some soon, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So y'all love what y'all do? Yeah. So y'all think y'all want to do this lesson?
Definitely.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. How old are you?
13.
How are you? Y'all got some years. So y'all you'll probably make it to the Olympics, huh? Yeah. Cause you'll be at that age, right?
Yep.
So you gonna push for that, huh?
Not to go home back.
I hope that works out for you too, baby boy. If you can see it, you can do it. You know what I mean? Well, listen here, man. It was good having y'all over here, man. You come with the pleasant chairs, kick it with me. And I wish y'all the best with y'all careers, man. All right? All right, cutie pie. So here with me, I got a special guest. This is my nephew, my heart. We're gonna make him champion. Yes, sir. Tell him your name.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean what?
Hey, Sean Boyce.
Yeah, so y'all look out for this dude. He's gonna be the world champ. I give him about 5 years, and everybody's gonna know his name. Trust and believe that. I'll be, man.
All right. So we should be seeing you in the pros in about the next 5 years, huh? That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, man. So, did you have a good time at the Jimmy Yo convention, man? Shake a lot of hands.
Not a lot of people.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself, huh? So, did you hear some good, interesting stories about Jimmy Yo? Yeah. Which one stuck with you?
They said he was like a violent idea.
That's dope, man. And I can definitely believe that. I knew Jimmy O since I was about, what, 12, 13 years old. So, and he was always a good guy, always a great guy. I remember back in the days, matter of fact, I think Jimmy O wrapped my hands back in the days in the Golden Glove in '98. Yeah, wrapped my hands. I remember that. Good dude, man. I wish you would have met him. But his legacy lives through everybody. So, they're gonna keep his spirit alive. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. We're gonna be working hard, huh? That's what's up, man. Y'all tell the people. They gonna see you in the next few years. It's on the property. You know what I mean? Love you, nothing.